What?
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, I'm Beth.
You know her?
I do. It's my sister-in-law.
Your sister-in-law?
Yeah.
You know her?
Yes.
Well, they brought me here.
Okay.
You're the Smart Stacy Award winner.
What? What is that? Oh, Daisy Award. I think it's Stacy. I'm like, oh my God, thank you.
It's not that early.
I was like, I thought we were getting a picture and stuff.
Well, you're going to get a picture. You're going to get a lot of pictures.
Oh,
So you are this month's winner of the Daisy Award.
okay, thank you.
And you're surprised.
Yes.
Clearly, because you think it's the Stacy Award.
I know, I'm like, what's this?
But do you recognize this person?
Somebody's going to be right in to help you, all right?
This is you were nominated by a patient's family member.
Okay.
So the way the Daisy is chosen, just so for all of you guys and for you obviously, as letters come in and nominations come in, they go to the shared governance group, and the shared governance nurses meet every month. They blind those nominations, and then they pick who they think is the most worthy winner. So you were chosen by your peers.
Oh, wow.
Based on this letter written by patients. So it really doesn't get much better.
Yeah, thank you.
So I'm going to read to you what the patient's daughter wrote. Beth was wonderful to my mom. My mom came in because of a fall, but it was determined that she was an AFib. Beth was so kind and caring to my mom, who was 90 years old, just like as if it was her own mother. My father, who is 100, came to visit. She got him a chair and was as sweet and kind to him as well. She answered all our questions and concerns and attended to my mom quickly and developed a very caring relationship with her. She was by far one of the best nurses I have ever dealt with. You are lucky to have her on your team.
Oh, I remember her.
Lucky.
I remember her. She's down here. Oh.
So, well, she did remember you,
Yeah.
so thank you.
Oh,
So,
thank you. Oh my
I
God.
have all these things for you.
Thank you so much.
And guess what we're going to do now?
What?
Take your picture. With all of these guys.
All right.
So, good morning, Beth.
Good morning.
So, you're this month's Daisy Award winner for Jefferson Northeast. Were you surprised?
Yes.
What did you think was happening?
I thought I was getting in trouble for something, or something was going on. I don't know. We were going down for pictures.
Yeah, everyone
and I was
was
like,
posing for pictures.
Yeah,
I
and
love
I was
that.
like, all right, I'm on newish to day shift, so I'm like, all right,
Maybe
we
that's what they do during the
be
day.
doing this. And yeah, it blindsided me. I had no clue.
Good. Well, good. So
Yeah.
it's a nice way to start your day.
Yeah,
So congratulations.
Thank you.
This is obviously a really big deal.
it is.
You know, how long you're on 3A now? Have you worked here on 3A since you graduated?
Yeah, since I graduated from Roxborough. This was my first job. I started in November 2020.
That was a rough time to start.
It was. But we have a good group on our floor, days and nights. We have a great team. We work together. So it works on our floor.
What made you come to 3B to work in November of 2020?
Actually, my friend, I worked with him. I was a waitress for 12 years prior, and I worked with Patrick, and he had nothing but good things to say about the floor. So then I got hired, and then here I am.
Here you are.
Yeah.
And you said you went back to school pretty quickly, it
Yeah,
sounds like.
right after. I just wanted to get my bachelor's and just take a break from school for a little bit and focus on nursing.
Wow. So if you think about the timing of all that, you did that as you started your job in November of 2020, in the middle and probably the worst point of COVID. So you started a new job and went back to school and finished your BSN.
Yes.
And worked here.
Yes.
All right, you deserve more than a Daisy Award. No, nothing against the Daisy. That's incredible.
Thank you.
It's absolutely incredible.
Thank you.
What keeps you here? Why do you like 3A so much?
I love the people I work with, really, and I do love the patients. You get a lot to do with them, hands-on, like you're kind of with them all day. I just love the floor. Yeah.
Do you remember this patient
I do.
whose daughter
I do.
went there? Can you tell us a little bit about taking care of her and her family?
Yeah, she fell. She was older. She takes care of her 100-year-old husband, and he came up and sat by the bed for hours, and they were like a cute little mom and pop-up couple. I do remember them. They're adorable.
What do you think it was about you? Because clearly it stood out enough for her daughter to write a letter.
Yeah.
About you and talking about
Yeah.
what a wonderful nurse you were. So what do you think you were doing for her parents that was so noticeable to her and so meaningful?
I guess just being there for them. I know what it's like to be in the hospital and being scared, so I kind of give them reassurance and just was there for them.
What does that mean? So what does being there mean? Like, what does that mean for you as a nurse for a patient like her?
Supporting them emotionally, physically, just being there for them as a whole, just being present.
Yeah, it sounds like you really did that well with this family. Like, you
Yeah.
really kind of paid attention to what it was that was important to them as a pretty old couple, right? So they were, had needs around just their sheer age and
Yes.
limitations based on. And it sounds like you paid a lot of attention to that as well as what her, needs were based on being in the hospital.
Yeah.
But that's that going over above and beyond that I think people talk about. And I think a lot of people have a hard time putting their finger on, but you guys do it all the time.
Yeah.
And I don't know that people always think about how just impactful that is for people, which clearly you're great at. So,
Thank you. Thank you.
what is it you think? So, you've been a nurse now for about 3 years working here. What is it that sort of keeps you coming in with such a great attitude and really feeling so positive about your work every day? Because it's hard, right? You don't have an easy job. This is not an easy unit to work on. These patients are very sick.
Yeah.
I know you guys work your butts off up here. So it's not like you come in and, are smoking and joking all day. I know that, right? Like, you guys are...
Maybe a little.
Well, except Fridays. I know Fridays. But, I know how busy you are. And I know how hard it is up here. So, like, how do you come to work every day? 3 years is a long time. And again, during a period that was crazy and unprecedented. None of us have dealt with that, let alone coming out as a new to practice nurse. So how do you do that?
I feel like it's a big deal coming in positive. I feel like if you come in positive and like high energy, like good energy, it changes things for sure. Because if you come in negative, I feel like you're just going to have a bad day and it goes downhill from then. So
you can control that.
Yeah.
Some ways, right? It sounds like you
yeah.
do.
Yeah, most days.
Yeah,
Some days I have my days, but
that's
other
fair.
days, for the most part, I try to be positive and bring that to work.
If you could tell Michelle and I something, like, is there something that you think that you would like more of, or that would feel more supportive to you as a clinical nurse at the bedside? Like, is there anything else you feel like you need that you don't get in your work environment that we could do differently?
No, I think everybody tries as hard as they can, as much as you can, as much as you can. I don't think there's anything else. Like, they're present, they're here, anything I need. We have good girls, good guys on the floor.
Yeah, you guys.
I feel like we have like a good support system.
You really do.
Yeah, we do. So.
Well, it sounds like you guys make sure of that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You provide that to each other, which is game changing, really.
It really is.
It really is. All right, one last question, and then you can say whatever you want. If you could give a new nurse, so if a new nurse coming to your floor tomorrow, a piece of advice, what would you tell him or her coming in as a brand new nurse that you've learned through the course of these 3 years?
Try not to be overwhelmed. If you need help, always ask for help, and just try to stay positive because it makes a difference.
That's good advice for all of us, frankly, just in life, right? Anything else you want to say or you want to talk about?
No,
or
thank
we
you
missed?
for everything. This is surreal. I had no clue.
Well, you are incredibly well deserving,
Thank
and it's
you.
obvious. So congratulations, and on behalf of all of us, thank you. We genuinely appreciate you, and we appreciate everything you do all day. So thank you.
You're welcome.